Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. My name is Jim Falk and I'm with trailgear.org. Today I'm going to show you my Hammock Bivy sleeping system, which comprises of a nylon poncho, a lightweight hammock, a survival bag from Blizzard, and a garbage bag. Next, I'll show you how I put this together. Now I want to talk briefly about the Blizzard survival bag, which is produced by Performance Systems out of Houston, Texas. The website's at the bottom of the screen. It comes vacuum packed, about the size of a VHS video cassette, and it weighs about 15 ounces. This, by far, in my opinion, is the best survival sleeping bag on the market. It's 3 layers with 3 chambers of dead air space, which really keeps you warm in even some very cold climates. It's also waterproof, so you don't have to worry about an overbag. And in a minute, I'll show you how this works with my hammock system. The hammock that I like to use is from Bear. In this case, this is an Amazonas Parachute Traveler hammock. These are Brazilian-style hammocks. You lay in them on a slight angle, which causes the hammock to stretch out and be almost as flat as a bed. They're extremely comfortable and they're very reasonably priced. I have a few of them. I have one model that has a built-in mosquito netting in it. This model does not, but they make a few different models. Check them out. The ones that I purchased, I paid less than $30 for them, and I've had them and used them consistently for years with no problems. I have removed the Blizzard survival bag from its vacuum pack container and stretched it out and slid it over my hammock. So you can see the foot end, the head end. It opens up fairly sizable, and it has an adjustable pull tie to snug it up around your shoulders. Now, when you open this bag up from its vacuum pack container, it will have a metal clip at the foot end so that it is a sealed sleeping bag for use if you're going to sleep on the ground. But in my application, I'm using it with my hammock, so I've removed that clip and opened up the end so I can slide my hammock through the inside of the bag. Now at the foot end, remember the garbage bag that I said was part of this setup? Basically what you do is you take the garbage bag and you string it through the support strings of the hammock tied off, and then have it extend down and over the top of the Blizzard survival bag. That way, if any water were to fall on here from rain or snow, it will drip off and completely off the survival bag to the ground, because as you can see, the survival bag is way up on the inside of the garbage bag. So, and you can snug the garbage bag a little tighter around the survival bag by tying it off. So that's how I make the foot end watertight. Now, what you can also do is take a couple strands of 100% jute twine, about 2 feet long, and tie it around here and have them hang on the outside of the bag, and there'll be drip lines so that if water were to slide down, it would collect on the jute twine and then it would drip down to the ground, not penetrating inside the bag. For a ridge line, I use a long piece of cordage that loops from end to end, so that on one side I have a carabiner, and you can see it's 2 lines, and here on this cordage I have 2 clips, and I just interconnect them to themselves. And you can see how it stretches down to the foot end and again through a carabiner. The reason why I do one long one that is looped over like this is so that you can adjust the cover over the top of the sleeping bag, and I'll show you that here in a second. Now I've installed the 5x9 nylon poncho over the top of the ridgeline, creating the cover for the Hammock Bivy. On the top ridgeline on this side, I've snapped the grommet of the nylon poncho into the clip, but on this side I'm using the standard prusik knot to keep the poncho taut over the ridgeline. You have two options with this setup. You can stake out the four corners, two on this side and two on the other side, and creating a small A-frame pup tent type structure over the hammock and sleeping bag. Or in this case, since I'm over cement, what I did is I took the ends of the ponchos and I snapped them together, closing off the ends but leaving breathable air holes. And at the foot end, I've taken the cordage that's part of the poncho and tied the ends together. This encompasses the entire sleeping bag and hammock underneath the 5x7 poncho. Now, poncho's not long enough to extend down to the foot, but it's not a problem because remember, we have the garbage bag at the very end. Any water will drip off of this onto the waterproof and windproof material of the sleeping bag and drip to the ground. Once you're inside this bag, you can create a dam by just folding up and creating a little ridge of the material of the sleeping bag. This way, if any water drips down going towards your head, it'll hit this dam and drip off each side. First thing you want to do is take the top and adjust it so you kind of scrunch it together. So as you slide these back, remember this thing is on a two-line system, so you can pull it back and forth. Next, you want to slide the bag down. In your hammock. Over a little bit. Hold the bag up and over you. Slide your 5x7 poncho underneath. Make the adjustment in the ridge line as it's clumped. Pull the bag completely up over your shoulders. Stay nice and comfortable. And you're pretty much in a waterproof and windproof environment. I've tested this down to 30 degrees on my patio, and I was very, very comfortable, slept well all night. Now to get out of the hammock, you basically, this is how I do it, I just take and slide down the mumming bag, adjust top foot, get out, and lock yourself out. And when you break camp, your blizzard survival sleeping bag rolls down into a small compact size and will stuff nicely in an optional stuff sack for packing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. Have a good day.